Hey everyone, my name is Saurabh, and today in this video we are gonna learn about display flex and display grid. So these two are the CSS properties which we use to put elements inside a div or any body, and we actually use it to uh, align somewhere like center, right, left, whatever you want. Okay, so we are going to just create a folder here, and we will say display. Okay, and we can just open in a VS Code here, and then you have to create a folder and not folder, just a file index.html. Okay, and once it's open, just you know open in a live server. So here is also a live server open. Now just split it into different. Okay, the thing is we don't want this. Okay, so I don't know why it is not giving me. Yeah, it's done. Now just put a boilerplate by entering shift plus exclamation mark, and you will get a boilerplate code here. And now just let's see what happens. So basically, we want a div that is, let me just start an annotation here. So basically, we want a div something like this. Okay, we want a div, and inside div, we want to keep things like this. Okay, in horizontal manner. So we use flex property basically. Okay, so I'm just going to clear all drawings, and now I'm going to take a div here. Okay, and I will give a ID to flex. So just write hashtag flex and press enter, and it will give you a div with ID flex. Okay, now simply just make a style tag here. Okay, and now select flex here. So I'm going to select flex. I will set display flex here. First, let's just set a weight. Okay, so weight should be 100%. So I'm going to give a 100% weight. Now, always for when you are going to create something in HTML, okay, just body or something like whatever the structure you are going to make, just remember that you use border for initial phase. Okay, it's make the debugging easy, very easy. Okay, so I'm going to say border 1 pixel, whatever the color you want to give, you can give it. Like I prefer to giving a red color. Okay, and then once it's done, uh, just give some height. I'm going to give a height of around 70 pixels. Okay, now just refresh it once. As you can see here, we are getting a div here. Okay, just increase some height more. I'm going to say around 500. Okay, 500 is more. Just let's keep 300. Okay, so this is the div we have. Okay, now we want to put something inside it. Okay, so if you just suppose we don't use this flex. Okay, we don't use this flex property. So what happens now? If you want to what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take out this border and create a class here that is border and put inside there. Okay. And now I'm going to use that class here, class border. So it will look something like this. Okay. Now, also let's give some idea. Okay. So I will say just div. Okay. And I will say height is equal to, sorry, height is equal to 100%. Okay. So it will take some 100%. Okay. For right now. Now, if you put something else, suppose I am going to put something called input tag. Suppose I am going to put input tag, but I think it is a block level, so it will be like this. But suppose if I put something else, just okay, wait, just take a paragraph here in the next line. So now if you write something, it will come down there. Okay, it will not be, but we want that all the things are aligned horizontally. Okay, if I take something else like h1 and put something like this, it will take again down. Okay, so but what if I use just this flex property? Okay, now I'm going to make it a class. Okay, I'm going to make it class, and I'm removing this div property here. and now I can simply say flex here. Okay. Now we will see here all the things. Uh, like I haven't still it is in the vertical form because I haven't given the property of display. Now I'm going to say display flex. Now you see. So now you can see here all the things are aligned horizontally. Okay, but it's still not a in a good good structure. It is like something the smaller one is above and the our input tag is a covered hole. So we have a property called align items. Okay, align items center. So it will just align all the items in center. Okay, if you want, it has some more property like flex start. It will just align top there. Okay, like this. And so these are the property you can use for in the flex. Now I'm going to put here something like uh, just we have one more property called as suppose first we have used align items. Okay, align items center. Okay, so this is something like this. But what if you want that we want all the things are here in between in center. Okay, so I will say justify content. This is also one property, and I will say center. So all the things will be moved in the in center. Okay, now as you can see, all the elements are actually sticking with each other. So you can use gap here. Okay, just keep gap, and whatever the gap you want to keep, like I'm going to give a 20 pixel gap. So it will be something like this. Okay. Now, if you don't want to use gap and you want to separate them evenly, suppose I want to separate them evenly, or you can say all the things are just spread away with each other. So not just don't put center here, just put space between or space between. Okay, so it will take their spaces. Okay, all around like 1, 2, 3. It will it will be divided in fractions and take equal spaces. If you try to put evenly here, it will take even spaces by giving some border or margin by side by side. Okay. So if I just say space between, if space evenly, so it will be something like this. And if you would use space around, so it will be a little bit change. It will show a little bit change, a kind of it will take a little bit space around them. So this is how we can control the all things inside a div. So so it is done by the flex property. Now, what if I just put here a grid? Okay. Now I'm going to change it a grid, or you can say just let it be. Just give it a flex. Now I'm going to just copy the same thing and copy down there and just change the name to grid. Okay. And now what I want that uh I don't want a flex. I want a grid here. So I will say grid. Now and also I don't want to right now for right now I'm not putting that, and I'm going to say here instead of flex we want a grid. Just put grid. Now you will see all the things are actually aligned again in line by line, like in vertical. Okay, in grid. Now if you want to put in a horizontal map, okay, if you want to put in a horizontal map, you have to give some uh property called repeat, not repeat, grid template column. So basically there are rows and columns. Okay, so we want that it should be in columns like that. 1, 2, 3, like it will be in kind of fraction. Okay, so we can simply say repeat. Okay, grid template column repeat, and we'll say 1 fr, or we can say how many times we want to repeat. Like if I want to give three, there are three items, so I'm going to say 3 1 fr. So as you can see now, it is getting in horizontal manner. It is actually it is divided in fraction 1, 2, 3. Okay, it is repeating in 3. Okay, so and if you want to keep it if you want in like if we are giving a gap, a little bit of gap, you can also do that. If you want to gap, let's give 20 pixels here, and it will give a gap. If you want to just again you want to give some put in put all the things in center, so you have to just say place items. It has a property of place items, and you can say center. So all the things are going to be in now center. So now you understand that what is grid and what is flex. These both properties are used to make the things responsive when you are using when you are making website. It should be it should have to be responsive, so you can it can run on the phone and as well as different screen sizes. So that's why these two things are makes our work easy, very easy to control these all the property. So just experiment around these all things, and you will learn more. Okay, so that is it for today. Okay, in this video we will meet in the next video. Thank you so much.